All right, so first day back after the deload. I'd say things today went pretty well. I don't really want to make any assumptions yet because there are too many unknown variables uh that I just don't have the experience to say anything about. But if I had to guess, I'd say everything's gonna go pretty well. Today felt good. I'd say I got a pretty good stimulation from all of my lifts and accessories, and didn't really feel that much fatigue. Um, but I mean, it is the first day after a deload week, so that's pretty much guaranteed. Um, so I did like how my strength felt um, from the program that I was doing for the past two blocks, but I didn't really like the way it was structured. It kind of just it was messing with me off the primary days, and since the primary days were just back to back at the end of the week, for most of the week I was kind of feeling bad. But so what I tried to do with this block and how it's structured, I want to move a little bit away from the intensity and increase volume, but I still want everything to be um kind of put in place to where I'm definitely going to be able to build some decent muscle, especially in the parts that I've kind of been neglecting. Um, so for bench, increased frequency for that. So today was long pause bench after my uh, top set and back downs of deadlift. I was a little worried about how my strength was going to be because I think the first set just felt really slow, but each set after that were progressively faster. Um, which is pretty much exactly what I wanted to happen. Uh, because I noticed that I wasn't really able to get the extent of um I wasn't able to get all the practice that I wanted to out of bench. So 5 sets to 2 today worked really well, and it helped me a lot with my lat pressure. Uh, I also want to, or I started doing heavy holds before my bench working sets. So I tried doing 120% because that's what was the recommended weight that I do. But I, yeah, that just didn't work. I tried to unrack it, and as soon as I got it off the off the pins, like it just fell. But rewatching the video, I did notice that at the top I had no strength, so it immediately started falling down. But kind of like halfway down, the bar paused a little bit, and it was right at the point where I feel like my lats would have started to get engaged, which, I watched that before my fourth set. I tried it out, and like it was actually crazy how much better everything felt in terms of positioning and unrack. Like the bar path felt better because since my lats were already engaged, didn't really have um, anywhere to go except for where my lats wanted the bar to go. Um, and for deadlifts, I did feel very strong. Um, Only reason I fell backwards during uh, the top set is because I set up a little too far back on my heels because I noticed in my last warm up I was a little too far ahead, so I tried to overcorrect that and ended up doing a little bit too much. And I couldn't really get the sweet spot I wanted with my back downs because I don't know what it is about straps, but they just feel so much worse. Like the positioning, my especially my lockout, like it's just way worse. So yeah, they're really just gonna be for strength, and then the uh extra practice is gonna be on my secondary day. But yeah, even with that, like I still did, execute pretty good. Uh, wasn't really anything wrong with form, and I felt a pretty good strength stimulus. Um, I have noticed that along with trying to get my hips a little bit more open and uh my mobility work, I am feeling some more adductor and glute during my deadlifts, which is actually increasing my off the ground strength because there's just a lot less slack. But yeah, there really isn't any data from today that I'm super sure about because I really don't know how things are going to be affected. Uh, so that's going to be it.